Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Well Eyes Therapy, Steel Hub Management, and Barclay Carter Racing. Well, it's horrible o'clock in the morning, and we've got Mr. Kid Dynamite, Mark Heffron, out in Canada. Good evening, sir.
But how you doing, mate? You all right, yeah?
I'm all right, mate. Well, you're doing all right. It's about 8:30 there. It's about 1:30 here.
Oh, you mad head.
Well, listen, this is fight week for you, and
It is, yeah.
what a fight you've got. You've got super middleweight Christian Mbilli, 26 fights, 22 KOs. You do pick them, mate.
Mm-hmm. It's just what I've not come into boxing to avoid anybody, mate. So whatever gets put to me, I'll go with both hands, yeah, and go with it.
Well, listen, you're fighting for the WBC Continental Americas super middleweight title. It's
Yeah.
a great belt. It's going to open a lot of doors if you win that fight. How did this all come about? Because it's it's not the average fight, is it? This one.
Just my manager Kevin rang me and obviously put it to me and I said, yeah, of course, let's get it over the line. And yeah, I was buzzing for it. Yeah, Christian is a good fighter. He's a tough, strong fighter, comes forward. And I definitely won't have to go looking for him. So when Kevin put it to me, I said, "Yeah, sure." Both styles make for a good fight. Yeah, so it's a fight I've looked forward to since Kevin put it to me.
I was going to say, styles do make fights, and your last performance was pretty explosive and pretty spectacular, and a bit of a statement
Yeah,
after sort of coming off that the negative result. Um,
yeah.
I mean, how are you feeling? How's your camp gone? Are you in fine form?
Yeah, feeling very good, mate. I've had a good 10 week camp. I've literally done everything Lee's asked for from myself, and put the work in. Yeah, I've had a good camp, I've had good sparring. Feel like I've left no stones unturned.
Well, it's good to hear, mate. You're not going to be on top form for this one. And like you say,
Yeah,
in he comes forward, doesn't he? And that should just suit you.
yeah, definitely, mate. I won't have to go looking for him, and do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So, what is Canada like, mate? Because I know there's been a couple of the lads been out there before and had a good time. How are you getting on with it? Because bit of a change in culture, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's been there's a few of us, there's 5 of us here, so I've been having a good laugh each day, and it's been enjoying it and soaking it all up. Yeah,
Well, I hope you've not found Billy Deniz's cheesecake shop because I'll tell you what, you won't make weight if you do that.
I'll definitely not. No cheesecakes for me after the fight.
Yeah, definitely go and celebrate.
Yeah,
Um, well, I mean, that leads me sort of to the next question. You what are you now? You're about 33, 34 fights in.
yeah,
I mean, this is probably, I wouldn't say a last shot, but it's probably one of the best opportunities you've got now at this stage of your career to get up there and have a super fight with one of the big boys like a Balanga or Munguia,
yeah, yeah.
maybe even a
Definitely,
Canelo, mate. Is that the aim?
100%, mate. That's what I want, the biggest fights, and this is a probably the biggest fight of my career. If I win this fight, it opens up massive doors for myself.
Yeah, it definitely does, mate. And you know, you've got, like you say, not an aging Canelo, but he is slowed down a bit. He is beatable, as
Yeah,
we've seen. You'd fancy that one, wouldn't you?
so, yeah, fucking Canelo, and he's fucking unbelievable fighter, isn't he? But let's see if I win this fight, it put me in line for them big fights, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. He's a bit of a knockout artist, though, and Billy was he had about 22 knockouts, I think, in 26
Yeah,
fights. So you got to be careful.
that's it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good fight. It's a strong fighter. It comes for, like I said, I have to be looking for him. It's gonna make for a good one.
Now, I remember talking to you after your sort of fight, the last one you had, and you said to me, "You know what? I love doing these shows that Kevin put on." He said, "I'd rather."
Yeah.
You said you'd box the rest of your career on those type of shows.
Oh yeah.
It just goes to show what kind of show that the main man's putting on. He's doing well, isn't he, Kev?
Yeah. He always puts a good show on that Oldham Kevin. Always get a massive turnout for it. So the atmosphere is always bang on in there.
So is he coming out to Canada?
Pardon? No, no, no. He's got something going on back home, so he can't get out.
Right. Okay. But I'm assuming you're constantly in touch with him.
Yeah, I speak to him on phone and that. Yeah,
And he's had a good year, hasn't he, Kev? He's got all his fighters seem to be doing well and getting on the big
yeah,
stage and jumping up. It's good to see that you're all still sort of doing the business, mate.
yeah. Of course.
So Canada, is it cold out there right now?
The weather yesterday and today has been 28 degrees. Been very very hot. Yeah, so been nice. But I've been I've not been going out. To be honest, when I go to the shop and that, I'll walk up. But other than that, I've just stayed out the sun.
Gotcha. So you're all set for the weekend. Looking forward to a good fight, and this is a big step for you. And like you say, you're more than capable of handling that step. How's your
Yeah,
mindset going into this one? Is it like this is really, really my chance now to get those big fights?
mindset's in a good place. When I watch him, I see a lot of vulnerabilities, and I feel like I can beat him as long as I turn up. I'm capable of beating him. Yeah,
Well, that's one thing you can never be accused of is not turning up. Even in your defeats, you've never not gone in there with a positive attitude, have you?
yeah.
Well, listen, obviously we had a big fight at the weekend over in Saudi Arabia. Tyson Fury and Usyk. Got to ask you what you thought of that fight.
It was a good fight, wasn't it? I knew it was going to be a good fight. I thought Tyson could have done it and got the win, but obviously it didn't go his way. That's boxing for you. Maybe he could get the win in the rematch.
Yeah, well, let's keep our fingers crossed that rematch happens. I think there's rumors September, October, and it may even be in this country. We don't know, but
What will the Saudi lot put the show on over here?
yeah, well, they've said they're going to go and put a couple of shows on in the UK in the next 12 months, and obviously they've got the show over in Los Angeles in August, so they're starting to sort of branch out into other
Right,
areas. So you,
right. So,
so let's
right.
keep our fingers crossed as fans.
One get me on.
Yeah, get you want some Saudi money.
Oh, aye.
Well, I'll tell you another fight on that card that was amazing was Joe Cordina versus
Oh,
Anthony
yeah, good fight.
Catchy. I mean, that was fight
He's a
of the
beast.
night, mate.
Yeah, he's a good fight. Can't see.
So you broke
So
up
is
a little bit
Joel as
there,
well, but
mate.
obviously, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you now. You broke up a little bit
Yeah,
there.
He's a good fighter. You can't see it, and obviously Joel's a good fighter as well. But he's putting a great performance. Can't see, yeah. I love his style. I love how he puts his shots together as well.
Life-changing performance for Anthony there as well.
It was, yeah,
It'll be interesting to see where he goes next, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, we know where you're going next, in the middle of the ring Saturday. So
But
are you going to do is there like a press conference there tomorrow?
yeah, tomorrow, yeah, press conference.
And then I guess
Oh,
it's
it's on for it.
I don't think I'd get there in time, mate.
Uh,
I'm still recovering from Saudi. We only got back yesterday evening, so
Message you up doing that flying long flights.
I'm all right. Give me a bag of sweets and a couple of beers, because of course you can't drink in Saudi Arabia. So the first thing I had off that trolley was a rather nice cold beer.
Right.
But we won't talk about that because you're making weight for Friday. So
I'm not a drinker anyway.
no, I know you're not, mate. I know you're not. Well, listen, it's great to see you, mate. It's good to see that you've got these opportunities, and this is a cracking fight.
Yeah,
I believe if people in the UK want to see it, it's going to be live on Sky and ESPN. Is that right?
yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So early hours of the morning job, I'm assuming, like a Vegas fight.
yeah, that's right.
You can have a Vegas walkout.
Mm.
I
But
take that.
coming up,
No,
is you ready or not?
you're gonna what?
Want to ready or not?
Are you gonna come out to that? Are you?
Always, always.
I know you are, mate.
Yeah, always.
Well, listen. We wish you the best of luck, mate. I really, really hope this goes your way. I know you will have grafted and left no stone unturned for this one. I know that Kevin's very confident. When we spoke to him earlier today, he was
Yeah,
really excited at this fight for you. And
Yeah,
we'll be tuning in because we've got Catchall Taylor to go to at the weekend, and
yeah,
we'll come back and watch yours, mate.
definitely. Yeah,
Well, listen, best of luck. The UK wishes you all the best.
thank
Keep our
you.
fingers crossed that when we speak to you next, you are the WBC Continental America's champion,
Definitely.
and you'll be eyeing up that Mr. Canelo,
Why?
maybe in Saudi.
Mm,
That'd be nice,
yeah,
wouldn't
of course it would.
it? All right, mate. Well, listen, we'll let you get on with your regime. It's really good
Yeah.
to speak to you, mate. And fingers crossed it goes your way on Saturday night. All right, pal. Take care now.